AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
All right, 5 minutes after 9 o'clock. A little bit overcast, I guess, huh? A bit of rain. Not going to get much warmer than it is right now. I guess this is about as warm as it gets today. Well, it's October, right?
It is. It's
Robert
beautiful.
Colen is in the studio. Look at that nice looking blue shirt you got on.
I love that
Hey,
color.
Robert, from On Top of the World. And Linda Massarella. I'm saying your name right, Linda?
Yes,
Nice to
you
meet
are.
you. And
Nice to meet you, too.
got a pretty red. You got the red and the blue and the white. I see the white down there, too. So.
Somewhere. Yeah.
Patriotic.
Almost.
A little bit patriotic. Yeah, so how's everything? How's everything on top of the world?
It's doing great.
Yeah.
Linda's our vice president of marketing, and she was really, the sales are crazy. We're doing great. So
Why are the sales crazy? Why? What is it that you're doing right? Everybody who sells real estate wants to know, how do you do it, right?
Well, we offer a really great product, honestly. Our
Yeah, you
homes are
do.
built well. The market's doing well, I think, across the state of Florida. We find a lot of people moving out of South Florida and up to this area for a few reasons. One,
Oh, really?
absolutely.
Too crowded down there now?
Very crowded.
Yeah.
Our homes are priced well, so they can leave their home behind and come up here and find a nicer home potentially for a little less money.
You know what? The things that I feel, because I deal a lot with the back end after they've been here for a year to 10 years and 15 years, you really see that there's a real feel of community. That people really establish. They get to know their neighbors. They join the clubs, whether it's the Italian club or the Northeastern club or different religious clubs or whatever or pool, whatever they want to do, RC flyers, and they get to know their neighbors and they become friends. They're ready to control airplanes.
Yeah, okay. I was thinking
and that's a
Colen.
big club. That's a really big club, and we just built them a brand new airfield. But people really enjoy getting to know their friends, and when you have friends and neighbors
That's
that you
it.
trust and you're going to master the possibilities and you're taking the classes, you have a real full life and it gives you meaning and purpose to wake up every day and to look forward to it, and you love where you are.
Yeah. I like telling our listeners that we don't really support something unless we believe in it ourselves, as a station and just as Robin and myself. And we went and we toured a couple of homes in the spring, and it was beautiful. Just so many things to compliment you on, and not because you're sitting here. We were saying these things in the car after we were done with the tour. Joyce was the young lady who gave us a tour, and it was just wonderful. Everything was really nice about it, and Robin was impressed with the interior decorations, and I just liked the way it felt. It just, like you say, it was a community. So.
And that leads into the Perfect 10, because you are really doing something special there.
We are. So starting on October 10th, we are having our Perfect 10 Model Grand Opening event. So it's on October 10th, and it runs for 10 days. And it's because we have 10 brand new decorated models. 5 from our Estate Home Series.
We'll
and
have to
5.
come out and see them.
Yes, please do. And 5 from our Premier Home Series. It gives people a chance to look at the 2 different styles of homes that we have, and it will determine where they choose to actually build their new home.
You know what you guys do really well? But nothing compares to visiting in person. But what you do really well is the web presence.
Thank you.
If I go to the site, I can go through each room and say, oh my God, this is what this looks like. And in fact, is that me or who's doing that? What was that?
Sorry?
I wasn't sure if I had a bug in my ear. But anyway, so you go to the website. You can kind of look around the room, and then that's kind of cool. And then you actually see the house in person, and then you know what you do afterwards? You go back to the website, look
Right,
again.
Look again.
Because now you have a better feel for
That's
it,
true.
right?
It's true.
You've won national awards for that website, right?
We have.
Oh,
actually.
really?
Yes. This past year, we won an award for Best Active Adult Website through the National Association of Home Builders for 55 plus.
It is really cool.
And what area are the new homes going to be in the Perfect 10 homes? What area of On Top of the World?
So our state homes are sold in our Candler Hills community, and our Premier Series currently will be in Avalon, which is our maintenance-free neighborhood. So, and that's kind of a key difference, is whether, as a homeowner, you choose to live in our maintenance included or our owner-maintained neighborhoods.
I like to live in Avalon, just because of the really big, tall, blue people.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that was different.
That's Avatar.
Avatar, sorry.
Thanks,
I was trying to think of the name
Where's he
there.
going with that?
Here's a new idea for you, though. There you
I
go.
warned Linda ahead of time.
It just sounds like it'd be a lot of fun.
So how long will the model homes be on display
Well,
before you sell them?
well, likely they'll be there until we've sold out of our Candler Hills community, so probably about 18 months.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
The event is 10 days, but obviously the models will be open, and we're just trying to introduce them to the public.
And are they lots that the people can go in and buy, and then you construct the homes, or are the homes already being constructed?
So we have both. We like to call move-in ready homes for people who may sell their current home quickly and they need a place to go. So we have a selection of move-in ready homes, or you can come in and pick a home site and then build your home. So that way you get to pick your features and all the included things, your pretty granite, the things that you were talking about in terms
Yeah,
of
yeah.
colors and so forth. You can choose that all on your own.
And the sinks are
Sinks,
wonderful.
yeah.
I love the different sinks you offer.
The big apron sink.
Yeah, excellent,
those are very
excellent.
popular. Yeah.
It's funny what people focus on. Robin loves the sinks.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, yeah.
I always like to look at the countertops, whether they're quartz or granite, just because all the natural, especially with a granite top, and you look at something that came right off a mountain or out of a quarry somewhere, and you look at all, even here on this table, you look at all the different designs in there. And some people don't like it, and they think it's something wrong, but you have to say, this is art, really. This is God at his greatest, giving you
Sure,
something special.
absolutely.
This is
Yeah.
just yours.
Yeah, I was told there's actually gold in this quart.
Probably there is.
Probably find it in there.
sledgehammer.
I was going to chip it out, but I thought Joe might get mad at me.
So when you are selling the homes and then you're featuring the Perfect 10, are some of those proceeds going to benefit Operation Helping Heroes, or do you have a separate event?
It's a separate event, yeah. So Operation Helping Heroes, we're On Top of the World as a sponsor. So we're hosting it at the community. And we actually have a Medal of Honor sponsor, which is First Federal Bank, who's
Oh.
assisting us to launch this with media and advertising to get the word out. So it's great that we have First Federal as a sponsor. But this is donation, so we're getting, the general public is providing some sponsorship. A lot of our trades are sponsoring as well. So just kind of kicking it off. All the proceeds go back to Soft Missions, 100%.
I would imagine you have a lot of veterans living there, right? Am I right about that?
We do. We've got the Lions Club. We have several clubs within the community.
Right. Was it about 15 years ago, through On Top of the World, we published a book on the different veterans who live in our community. From World War II, we called it The Greatest Generation.
Oh, my.
Then there were veterans, and so it was short stories about some of the veterans who served at the Battle of the Bulge or D-Day, or fought in North Africa, or fought in Okinawa, or in the Pacific Theater. And it was really a fascinating thing, but it gave you a great idea of who is living in your community and some of the heroes that really walk amongst us.
15 years, probably a lot of them have passed.
A number of them have, yeah. But
Yeah, we're kind of right on the edge of that whole generation.
that's right.
And what type of event is this that the public can participate in?
So Operation Helping Heroes is a 2-day event. On November 10th, we're doing what we're calling a celebration gala, which will be at Circle Square Cultural Center. Starts at 6 p.m. And basically, that is just a really nice catered buffet dinner. We'll have some distinguished veterans there. We'll have warriors who have been through the treatment program that Soft Missions offers, and then there'll be a keynote address by Dr. Damon Friedman, who's an Iraq and Afghanistan decorated veteran. He's kind of a motivational speaker. He's very dynamic.
Oh, wow.
So that'll be a really cool evening. And then the next day, on November 11th, for Veterans Day, we're hosting a golf tournament at the Candler Hills Golf Club. And that's a shotgun start at 9 o'clock.
You playing?
I don't golf. I've tried.
I don't either, but we did it one time.
It.
Oh, man, that was horrible. Yeah.
Very good at it. So we've got sponsorship still available for the golf tournament and for the gala. We've got foursomes if anyone wants to come out and play. If anybody would like to attend the gala, we'd love to have them attend. We've got tables of 8, and right now we're doing this cool thing, which is buy a ticket to the gala and bring a guest for free.
Oh,
okay.
wonderful. And how much is that?
$75.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
And will there be entertainment there, like a band, or?
I think the entertainment's going to be Damon and the veterans that are up there, and then again the warriors that are giving their testimonials. We really want to talk about what Soft Missions do to help veterans with PTSD. They've got a 4-part holistic program that for the donations that are raised, they can put a warrior through a 365-day program.
Oh,
to treat.
my.
Wow,
Yeah.
wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So this might not be connected exactly, but wasn't there talk of a veterans VA hospital or something being built on your property?
Yeah, there was. I don't know. I mean, it's kind of the state never approved it, so it didn't go through. But,
Okay.
we kind of moved forward.
Is that a possibility in the future?
I don't know.
We don't know.
You know, they haven't
That was
approached us about it again.
That was a government thing, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And weren't you like number 2 on the list? Like whatever the number 1 was, Jacksonville or something?
I think, I don't know where it was. I can't remember. It's been a couple of years. But we are actually in the process of building a Veterans Park inside of On Top of the World. And
Oh, really?
With archery and different kinds of activities. And then there's a dedication, a big obelisk that's dedicated to veterans. And I think that people can buy
Yes.
name plaques.
Commemorative bricks.
Yeah, bricks.
Yeah.
Are there veterans mortgage programs that the veteran would perhaps benefit from that you could tell us about, or
I know there are VA programs available,
not
yes.
specifically necessarily?
Not specifically.
And so, and when people come to see your perfect 10 homes, this would be really beneficial. If you are a veteran, it will be a wonderful community to live in since
Oh,
it's so
absolutely.
veteran friendly.
Yeah. Very veteran centric. And like Robert was saying on the Veterans Park, it's going to be a five obelisk, so it'll represent each branch of the military. So
Really?
they're very excited about it. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow,
We're planning a dedication on Veterans Day for that.
We have one resident who he was a submariner with the Navy, but he wants to have.
Oh, wow.
And I'm like, I keep saying to him, I don't think that we can't do something specific just for the submariners because that's still under the Department of the Navy.
Yeah.
But he's a great guy, so he teases me about that. But
Should put a periscope on his golf cart.
that's right. Good idea.
How do you decide where to showcase your model homes in each property? How do you decide the area of the property to showcase them in?
Typically, we like them close to the home sites that are available for sale. A couple of years
That makes
back,
sense, yeah.
a couple of years back, we used to have model parks in different neighborhoods, and if you can imagine, On Top of the World is so large that when you're taking people through, it was just time consuming. So now we've put one model park together with 2 portfolios of products, so it makes it easier. That's why 10 are all in one location.
So do we drive ourselves around to the 10 different models?
No.
No?
You'll
You
visit
take us?
Yeah, well, I can if you'd like. If not,
You know what my favorite part is?
What?
Is the porch.
the front
every-
porch on the home.
the place where you can almost be outside.
Yeah, the back porch.
That's intentional going back to the beginning
Yes.
of On Top of the World. That was Sidney Colen who founded On Top of. He really always wanted to have front porches. He wanted people to be able to sit on their front porch.
Yeah.
Social
Neighbors will walk by. Exactly, the social feature of that.
Yeah,
If you look at our original community, which is in Americana, where there are 2-story houses there, and there's in the middle of their neighborhood is a pavilion, a gazebo, and it was so people in the walkways around it, and people. The idea was that people would get out, they would walk around, they would get to know their neighbors, they would do activities in that kind of central park area that was
Right,
around it, and it really was functional towards, again, as we keep saying, building community.
Yeah.
Building community, building a social structure for people to enjoy their life in.
Yeah, that's the way it should be. It's not a house, it's a home, and it's
That's right.
not a town, it's a community.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
I think so. That's
But to
what,
go back to your question, so we're a gated community, so you would visit our sales center on 99th Street Road, and then someone like Joyce would take you out to tour the models.
oh, nice,
Yeah.
nice.
And that typically takes about 2 hours then to go to see
a little
all
bit
the
of a trip,
models.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
really nice.
Yeah.
Got to take a lot of notes,
Yeah,
take pictures.
exactly.
Yeah.
But then go back to the website.
And go back to the website.
Yeah, and look at it again.
Yes. Yes.
So do the let's see, the interior, what do you call them again? Interior designers. Are they available for because if I were going to move in, I wouldn't know what to do. I'd put a recliner in the middle and say, I'm done.
We actually have on staff, we have a design studio on staff where when customers purchase a home, they go to the design studio and they get to pick all the neat things, their granite and their countertops and all that stuff. So they would work closely with the customer to help them make their color
I would make it look so old-fashioned. I would put like wood paneling up, and
I don't think they'd let you.
No,
No.
they can't do that, huh?
Well, no, yes, you can, but just teasing. I think they'd
dark.
steer you away from.
I think
the
wood paneling is coming
Is it
back.
coming back now? Well, it's actually true, right? We put some of that. We just painted it white, so it looks.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So it's not so bad. Do you guys have a cable channel just dedicated to Top of the World?
Oh,
It's in the works?
Linda's the one who gets to talk about that.
We don't have a specific cable channel. We have an
cable
internet
system or
service provider on property that
Oh,
offers
okay.
internet service and TV service.
Oh, okay. Maybe
But I
I'm
think
behind
back-
the
We used to
back
have.
in the day, we had a dedicated cable.
Yeah, we used to have a channel, and it was here and in Clearwater on Top of the World there, that you'd have a channel that just kind of ran through the different activities that were going on.
Oh, okay,
So it was
okay.
just kind of a slideshow that would continually repeat.
Oh, okay, but that is kind of old-fashioned, isn't it? Now
That was-
the
yeah.
internet makes it easier to
That's
do
right.
Yeah.
that
That's
kind
right.
of thing.
And so it would be up in the health and recreation building and other places, and we just constantly run. And
So is the same website that I saw the models on, is that also used as like a community service? Like tell me what's going on at the square and all that stuff?
We have another website
Ah.
that is specific for the residents. That is the information website that you're talking about. It has rules, it has information, hours for the pool,
Ah.
pretty much anything you really want to know about the community you can find on that website as a resident. Yeah.
When you're conducting the golf tournament, you said that there are foursomes that are available. If you're just a single golfer, can you come
Absolutely.
and sign up and you can give them a place?
Absolutely, we can. We actually have some military heroes kind of waiting in the wings to be put together with
Oh,
single
really?
golfers.
Oh, my gosh,
yeah.
that would be intimidating. Yeah. What have you done, Larry? Not much. I could parallel park my car.
And do you have lunch after the golf tournament?
We
and do you
do.
give out awards and things
We
like
will,
that?
yes. Yeah, so the golf tournament day starts with a breakfast and a welcome reception by Dr. Freeman. Then they'll go play golf, and then after that, we'll have the awards luncheon at either one of our clubhouse facilities. We haven't decided which one yet.
Do you guys have trick-or-treaters? Not to change the subject, but
we do.
We do.
You do?
Oh,
The kids
really?
walking around? And
Well, it's in coordination with the Marion County Sheriff's Office up at the Cultural Center.
Oh, really?
And they will have a little festival that goes on there. So that's off of Southwest 80th Avenue and 80th Street, and it's great. Lieutenant Welch from our district commander, he's an awesome guy.
Great.
He's the one who I think coordinates that, and with the rest of the sheriff's department. And so it's their big gala, as far as I know, for the sheriff's department. But it's great because I've gone to it with my kids before, and they have hot dogs and live music, and they have
Sounds like
trick or treating,
fun.
and they
Yeah,
bring their
yeah.
equipment out, their police cars and vehicles and SWAT
Oh,
machines.
how wonderful.
So it's neat, and it's a lot of fun.
It's safe.
And it's safe.
Safe,
There's-
yeah.
Yeah,
And that's on Halloween Eve.
I think so, yeah.
Oh,
I don't
how
even know what day
wonderful
Halloween
is
is. But-
That's another plus about On Top of the World community, is that since it is gated, you do have a lot of security presence there.
Yeah, and we have a great relationship with the Marion County Sheriff's Department. They're awesome. We really like them, and that's why last February, we did an event at Shalom Park, just honoring our first responders and our Sheriff's Department,
event.
just to thank them for all that they do, for who they are too. But
There's a firehouse there where my nephew works, too, by the way. There's no firehouse on Top of the World.
That's
It's
right across the street.
Across
Just outside. That's where my nephew works.
Is it really? Oh, neat.
Yeah, he's over there all the time.
And Linda, since you are with the design team, do you oversee everything for the designs with your input for the team, for the
In
different
terms
models?
of the interior decorating,
Yes.
yeah, I work very closely with the designer. Yeah, yeah, so it's hard when you're doing 10 models, and we do models probably every year and a half or 2 years. We put new models in the ground for customers. So you don't want to repeat. You don't want to use the same colors. You have to make sure that you're using colors that are the hot trending colors, and then you've got 10 all together. So you need to make them uniquely different.
Really?
But Linda's also one who kind of goes forward and says, what are the new trends that are coming forward? I mean, we now have the smart houses, and Linda can
Right.
talk to you about that, and she brought these things to the table, that what is it that our new customers are looking for? What are people going to be looking for in 5 years? And those are the kinds of things Linda's out there looking for.
Oh, my
See the thing
gosh.
on YouTube, the dog was ringing the bell, and they could see him in the
And you
video?
can see them in the video.
How does the dog
Have you
learn?
seen the one with the bear ringing the ring
No,
doorbell?
no.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Yeah.
He's the guy's like, shoo, bear.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
I got the feeling the dog knew what he was doing. Do you think the bear knew?
I don't know, but he rang it with his nose.
He rang
Yeah.
with his nose. Yeah.
Are there any different windows that are coming out within the next few years? The different designs and things? I mean, are they still all square and rectangular,
Wow,
or
even
do you have
windows?
portholes and things like that?
I haven't seen too much portholes, but it's interesting that you asked that question. We just, in one of our models, we put in windows there, like almost floor to ceiling.
Oh,
Yeah, so it gives you a great view for if you're a homeowner and you're living on the golf course or on the preserve, you just get this great panoramic view. It's in the breakfast room. It's not an included feature, it's an optional feature you can add. So yeah, there's some our new trending things with people doing with windows. We've also put in, it's called like a 90-degree slider. Have you ever seen the ones you can push them back so that the opening is completely open, like there's no wall or column in the
my.
middle? So it gives you a lot of great circulation from the inside of the home to the outside of the home. Yeah.
and then when you do the screen porches in the back, are they all screen, or can you opt for having it enclosed?
You can, a sunroom option.
I think Rob wants to work
absolutely.
with you.
Yeah, yeah.
No
I don't think she has some good
I need
ideas.
to hire
She
And,
someone.
you know, we
Good
have
ideas.
we have a lot of homeowners who want to do that even after they close, and we have a department called World Home Improvements, and they come out. I've brought Brian Runyon in here once
Right,
and talked
right,
about that, and so we can do all kinds of alterations even after you move in. So it's really, and closing the lanai is a big feature that people really, once they get there and they say, well, I actually need a little more space, or I want that study, I want that extra sitting room so I can watch the sun come up in the morning. It's nice. It's
And
good
what
on.
special things do you do for people that have pets?
Well, we
The
have a lot of
inside
dog
homes.
parks in the community.
Walking trails
Yeah,
for dogs.
walking
and-
trails, Yeah.
And do you have the doggy doors for the dogs to go in and out? Is that?
You know, I think, I don't know that we have a doggy door, but remember we did the bathing station in the laundry room where you can actually
Oh.
have.
A bathing station.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
It's got
Cool.
like a little mini shower for your pet in the laundry room. You just kind of, instead of
Should have one
put
for
them
the
in hose.
humans.
Yeah.
But I tell you, when I was working with World Home Improvements, we did do a doggy door inside of a sliding glass. So we formed like structural steel that the sliding glass doors came to, and inside between the two sliding glass doors coming together, we built a doggy door in there, and then that went to their fenced-in area.
Oh my.
So that's like what I said. You could go back to World Home Improvements and say, hey, what can I do to renovate my house so I can provide for these needs I hadn't thought of when I was looking to build a house.
Dog owners live longer. Did you hear that news story this morning? Dog owners live longer.
It doesn't surprise me.
You have a dog?
No,
No, you need to have a dog.
no.
Do you have a dog, Linda?
I don't. I used to, but I don't.
Do you ever go to somebody's house and say, you are so behind the times with those windows?
Usually not an
You can change a couch, but a
conversation
window.
opener, yeah. You can change windows.
How's this window? Is this current, modern, this one right here?
It's fixed glass, actually.
That's
so-
just it. That's
Yeah.
we can't do anything with
But
it.
when you go to a house and it's really hot inside, and you can't see it. Like if they've got the metal framed or aluminum frame windows and it's single pane or even sometimes double pane, but you don't have the argon gas that's in between it that creates that what they call LowE. And so you can go to Lowe's or any place and see how it affects it. But you go to a house that after they've changed it in to the vinyl frame windows and the gas in between the panes of glass, and it doesn't drop the temperature of your house pretty quickly and pretty significantly that you're not having
that
to
right?
pay all that air conditioning expense.
Do you know what? Combining the conversation about the animals with the windows, there was a window. Do you guys ever see this with the Venetian blinds are
Sure.
actually
In the middle?
between
Yes.
the glass?
Yeah, we sell that too.
So that the dogs and cats don't ruin it, because they always ruin that stuff, right?
Yeah, we offer that.
You do?
And it's great. You don't have to dust them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Stay
excellent.
clean.
And they don't ever get foggy or anything on the inside, huh?
But I have seen where they get stuck and then you're in trouble.
Oh, really?
Open or close.
You gotta take it apart, but it's not that big of a deal, but still.
Well, that's one of the great things, though. Everybody at On Top of the World is very accommodating. If there's some idea that they want to have done, they'll come to you or to Robert, and then you'll, weigh it and see if this is the best thing. And if not, you'll find an alternative to it. It's a very friendly community, and the whole community feels like family.
Well, thank you for visiting with us, Linda and Robert. Let's see. Give us the dates again and the 10. What's it called?
Perfect 10.
So our perfect,
Perfect
10
10.
begins on October 10th for
Tomorrow.
10 days. So it starts tomorrow.
10 days, 10 homes we can look at.
And exactly.
5 and 5, right? 5 from one
and
area,
5.
5 from the other. And also the Operation Helping Heroes is when?
Our celebration gala is on Sunday, November 10th at Circle Square Cultural Center. And our golf tournament is on Veterans Day, November 11th at Candler Hills Golf Club.
And the website ontopoftheworld.com.
Correct.
Correct? Okay.
And if you want to, if a person wants to sponsor the golf tournament or be a part of it, is there a phone number they can call or a website?
They can go to our website, which is operationhelpingheroes.com. All the information is there.
a lot of
It's very
.coms.
simple. There is a lot of
Who keeps up with all that? That's your job?
It's our job too.
Oh, man. Robert and Linda, thank you both.
Great seeing you.
Thank you both
We'll
so
be
much.
right back.